It's your boy King Buzz back with those exclusives. Welcome to the channel where we make no excuses. Shout out all artists, engineers, and producers, and I'm back with another video. Y'all know what's going on. Now today we're gonna finally talk about it, man. This is my Mixcraft 10 wish list, right? It might be part 1 to a part 2 the more I think about stuff, but I made a quick little list so I didn't forget what I wanted to say. Let me open it up. But yeah, man, this is my Mixcraft 10 wish list. All right, let me get it open. Boom. All right, number one, we need a better system as far as plugins. We need better plugin compatibility. All right, what does that mean? A lot of y'all have a lot of trouble getting your new plugins into Mixcraft. I don't necessarily have those problems. That's why I've made the videos to kind of explain and try to guide y'all and help y'all get your plugins into Mixcraft. I know a lot of people have those problems though, so that's what I'm saying. Mixcraft, if you're watching, if you're listening, yes, create a better system that identifies new plugins for us, so we don't have to go and drag the folder into Mixcraft and all this extra stuff. You know what I mean? That's number one, man. Plugin compatibility. All right, we need that to be way smoother, right? Number two, I'm gonna go overall more polished look. Mixcraft looks very basic. I don't know, bro, like maybe just more colors, maybe, or something. I don't know. It might just be me though. This is not a big one, but it could be very pivotal, you know what I mean? Because aesthetics are important, you know what I mean? How things look, and you know what I mean? So hey, man, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like y'all could do more with the layout of it. I mean, I know it's a very user-friendly program. Like, anyone can jump into Mixcraft, and then within 24 to 48 hours you could be recording, because it's not that much to grasp. All right, but I don't know. I feel like we could have a better overall layout and look, and you know what I mean? So that's gonna be number 2 for me. All right, number 3, better low latency monitoring system. What does that mean? That means when you turn on the monitoring inside of Mixcraft, the delay is terrible. All right, it's terrible. Now there's a lot of things that go into that. It could be your PC and your gear and stuff that you're using. Like, if you buy a universal audio, you can kind of bypass that and it won't really matter. But I noticed when I open up something like Pro Tools, their monitoring system isn't that off. So from me knowing that, I know that you guys can implement a better system to the point where we could have a better experience as far as latency goes with my recording and my mic. Like, if I turn on monitoring inside of Mixcraft, I don't want to hear myself 5 to 10 seconds after I say something. It should be, you know, within milliseconds, if not, you know, exactly when I say it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That's a roller coaster, because the more plugins you add and stuff, the worse the latency gets, and you know. But I feel like you guys can figure that out. All right, you guys can definitely figure that out. Number 4, more movable functions. Now I know we can move around. We can move around like the play buttons and stuff. You can drag it from like the bottom to the top and stuff. But I just feel like if I was able to customize my workstation a little more, it would be dope to me. You know what I mean? If I could just move stuff where I wanted it, it would be dope. And that goes into the same thing as like the look. You know what I mean? How Mixcraft is presented. You know what I mean? If I could move the stuff where I want it, then that would definitely help, because I could make it look how I want it to look. You get what I'm saying? So just think about that. You know, like, be able to move more stuff around. Like, maybe I don't want my settings and stuff at the top. Maybe I want to drag it to the bottom, or you know, maybe I want to move where my track's at to the other side. You know what I mean? Like with my effects and stuff, maybe I want to move that somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, just stuff like that. Like, hey, you know what I mean? So that was number 4. All right. Number 5 is outputs dedicated to hardware. Now, a lot of y'all probably don't use hardware, so you don't get it, right? You don't care about this. This doesn't matter, right? But the people who do use hardware, you know, you gotta do send tracks and do this and send this to this and have this go here to come back here to use your hardware. If we had dedicated tracks for hardware, that would be fire. That would be fire. Like, that would be so fire. That would be so fire. That's all I'm saying. That's that simple. I ain't really got to explain that. It's that simple. All right. That was 5, I think. 6, frequent updates. This is important. I feel like once Acoustica drops Mixcraft, unless we complain about something, there's not really too many updates. Like, the last update we got was for like Melodon and all that, and that's because it was causing Mixcraft to crash. But y'all don't just come in and be like, okay, we tweaked this, we did that. It's like, y'all just put it out and y'all just leave it alone. And that might be due to, like, you know, this might be a small team. Acoustica probably doesn't have the same staff that Avid has for Pro Tools, and I understand it, you know, so it could be due to budget and stuff. They just don't have the resources to keep coming back and updating and giving us, you know, new tools and stuff. But I just feel like this would make Mixcraft better if we had frequent updates. They always implementing something new. Like, we shouldn't have to wait to Mixcraft 10 for something new. Like, if you have an idea and you be like, I think this will help, you should update 9 and give it to us. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But I think that would be dope, you know what I mean? Comment down below if you think so too, all right? I think that was 6, all right? 7, build Mixcraft equipment. Now, this is very far-fetched. This is just me letting my mind just run, all right? When I mean build Mixcraft equipment, you know Pro Tools has like a Pro Tools keyboard where like all the shortcuts in the keyboard is like laid out. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. If not, you could like look it up. But like Pro Tools have like their own keyboards and stuff like that. Stuff that's made to be used inside of Pro Tools. I feel like Mixcraft needs to create stuff that we can use with Mixcraft. Like create a Mixcraft controller, you know, something with knobs and stuff that's created to replicate what you see inside of your DAW. I think that would be dope. I would buy it, you feel me? Because I use Mixcraft. I would buy it. Now, like I said, that might go into resources and funding and stuff like that, so you might not have what you need to get something like that done. Like I said, this is far-fetched. I just think it would be dope. You know what I mean? It would be super dope. I would definitely purchase it. All right. What was that? That was 7, I think. 8, forward and backwards compatibility with Mixcraft 9. Now, what does this mean? This means I will be able to open up Mixcraft 9 projects inside of 10, and I will be able to open up 10 projects inside of 9. Now, if you do have 9, then you know you can open up Mixcraft 8 projects inside of 9, but you cannot open up 9 inside of 8. There's no backwards compatibility. It just doesn't work. All right. So I would like forward and backwards compatibility. So like when Mixcraft 10 drops, say I record something inside of 10 for, you know, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna open it up on 9 because I know how to do this inside of 9. I don't really know how to do it inside of here yet, or something like that. Or like my homies got 9, they might not get 10 when I have it. You know, just, you know, forward and backwards compatibility. It really doesn't matter because you can always create stems and send stems to each other, and you can work like that. But I'm just saying, for my personal usage, I would like backwards and forwards compatibility. I think it will be super dope, and it would help everyone, because everyone doesn't automatically go to 10, you know what I mean, as soon as it come out. Some people just use what they already got, you know what I mean, and that really isn't super big, because it's like, if you got 10, why would you want to go back? But it's like, maybe I just don't like 10 and I want to go back. But you know, you just never know. Like, what if I don't like 10? I've made these projects inside of 10 and I don't want it. I don't like it. I want to go back to 9. all those projects I created inside of 10, I can no longer open because there's no backwards compatibility. See what I'm saying? I would like that. You know what I mean? I think that would be super, super dope. 9, this is kind of like common sense, but I think some companies don't do it. I'm not saying Acoustica don't. I'm just saying I know companies that don't, whether it's in the music industry or gaming, but sometimes companies put out products that aren't really ready. So number 9 is put it to the test before releasing. All right, so this just like, bro, give it to me if you need to. Like, just have people load up a whole bunch of plugins, all kind of stuff. Like, the goal is to let people push it to the test and see if it's gonna crash or see what issues pop up before releasing. Don't release it to me and then I think I'm about to just come in here and have a smooth workflow and then I run into issues, because that is not ideal for the consumer, bro. Like, once I buy a product, I don't want to buy a product that isn't ready for me to have. You know what I mean? Like, so make sure it's ready. Like, put it to the test, bro. Let your team, your dev teams, whatever you got, let them crash it, bro. Let them push it to the test. Let them load up a whole bunch of plugins. Let them open up this window, run it with this, do that, load this, load that. You know, like, let them push it to the test before you put it out. All right. That's kind of, like I said, that's kind of common sense, but you'll be surprised. All right. And number 10, it kind of ties into 9. Let me try it out first, bro. Before you put 10, hit my email. Let me try it out. You know what I mean? I know y'all don't really rock with me, but hey, man, like, y'all mad at me because I was telling the truth, man. I was just telling you. I was telling you what was going on, man. Get over it, bro. Get over it, bro. It's okay, bro. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You feel me? But hey, man, that's my Mixcraft 10 wish list, man. I might do a part 2, man, because there's so much more. Feel me? If you want a part 2, comment down below. Let me know. We're going to keep growing. We'll keep going strong. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy King Buzz, and I'm out of here. Yeah.